Hello everybody, Rokumakushin here, and welcome back to another episode of Final Fantasy XIV. In the last episode we did some honest work, saving some lives and gaining a little bit of information, but some better armor and equipment. In this episode we're going to be continuing on with the honest work, because honest work makes an honest living. First things first, though, we're going to be tackling off these Springen grave robbers for our hunting log. Quick little hunting log business. Because that valuable experience. Beautiful. Yeah, 2,600 experience is not bad at this current level. It ain't the best, but, I mean, it's experience that can go a long way. So, let's head back to Coffer and Coffin. I accidentally hit sprint there because normally I don't have sprint on that button. Alrighty. Enjoying, a nice calming rain. Wonderful. Also, you cannot die from fall damage if you are out of combat. If you are in combat, good luck. Wainston. 12, bless you, my friend. You risked your life to save ours. Betrayed by my own guards. Gods, I was a fool to have trust those men. Lorenzo owns the goddamn brass blades. I should have questioned their motives from the start. Even so, I could hardly have predicted that the wealthiest men in Ul'dah would want me dead for the heinous crime of seeking to change the law. I'm just a merchant, for God's sake. That ruthless bastard. And what of that monstrosity? Those were his own men. Begards belief. It beggars belief. Well, that's it. I'm finished. If I stay in Ul'dah any longer, I'm as good as dead. My associates, my friends, gods, even the children may not be safe if I don't disappear. And you, god damn it. If Lorenzo learns of your involvement, you'll be next. I'll speak with the others and make sure your part stays secret. Beyond that, I don't know what to suggest. Maybe you should seek counsel with Mistress Momodi. She helps countless adventurers in her time. Mayhaps she'll know what to do. Go, quickly now, my friend. Lorenzo's spies may be watching. Alright, well, let's head back to Lolodi then. Or, not Lolodi, Momodi. As Momodi may know what to do. We don't want to be a target of a big man. No, thank you. Last thing I want to do is get absolutely destroyed. Now, an easier way that I could have done this is I could have just casted Return. And returned back to Ul'dah. That way, taking the Aethernet to the Adventurers Guild. But I do enjoy the scenic route. Not to mention, I do enjoy the nice calming atmosphere of rain. Sometimes you just need that calmness of rain. Rain is actually one of my favorite types of weather just to listen to and be in. I love the rain so very, very much. I don't care if I get sick just laying in the rain. It is one of the most relaxing things I think anybody can do. Now then. Momodi, I seek guidance. Settle down, Jace. You've got nothing to worry about. No one seems to know you are at the ruins. Winston, on the other hand, is now a Parsh. About as welcome around here as a rabid wolf. Poor bugger. Suffice to say, the boy risked the wrath of the wrong man. Lord Orento, chairman of East Alenard Trading Company, generous contributor of the Order of Naltha, and member of the Syndicate. Didn't get where he is by leaving loose ends, that one. Which is why he isn't above killing his own men. Hells, even if those blades knew what was coming, it's not like they could refuse to do their benefactor's bidding. Don't look at this color. Don't let this color your view of old Da, Jace. It's true that there are some here who ain't afraid to crack a few skulls to get 'em, if it gets 'em what they want. But most of us are decent folk just trying to make meats end. You know, a lot of people would call you a damn fool for risking your life to save a marked man. But I believe you did a good thing, Jace, and for that you have my respect. Listen, you've been through a lot lately. Why don't you rest a spell? I'll have my boys at the Hourglass set up you with a room. My treat. Just say the word to Otapa Papata. My god, that name. Whenever you feel like staying. In rooms now available. And when you've got an appetite for adventuring back, consider talking to the guild leaver too. We've done a lot of requests from locals looking to hire adventurers for various jobs. It'd be a good way to earn yourself some gil. Eustace can tell you more about how the system works, so go speak with him if you're interested. Guild leaves now available. Guild leaves, I'll be going into more detail later, but they're quite important. You now have access to recommendations. Don't worry about that. And we also leveled up to level 13 as well. When are we gonna get our next trait? Level 15, Shield Block. And our next roll is also level 15, Provoke. Alrighty. Well, Modi, what do you have next for us? Earth Shards. Some better pants. Alrighty. Look at what the Carl dragged in. Good to see you, Jace. I'd ask what brings you, but I reckon we both know the answer to that already. Well, have I ever let you down before? Wait, don't answer that. So happens I know a fella in the Dadanen who needs a hand. He's a merchant by trade, selling precious stones to those in Ul'dah with the means to buy them. He asked that I send any looking for work his way. You can find him over in Horizon if you're fancy. That's in Western Thanalan, mind you. Just cross the bridge north of Scorpion Crossing, and the road will take you there. Knowing the circles he deals in, he might be able to talk to some royal families that interest you as well. And why not make use of a chocobo porter for the journey to Horizon? if you have the gil for it, that is. You'll find Chocobo stables just across the way from the quicksand. Find Mimigun, he'll set you straight. Well, off you go then. I haven't got all day to be holding your bloody hand. So yeah, we can use a Chocobo porter, but I do enjoy the walk. Not to mention, during this walk, I can do a little bit more explaining on just what will be happening much later on throughout this adventure in Final Fantasy XIV. So for this, I might not have explained too well what I'll be doing later on when it comes to the classes that I'll be leveling and doing the stories of. So, I'm going the right way, right? No, I'm supposed to go to Western Thanalan. Whoops, I am indeed going the wrong way. Well, thankfully we have the Ethernet here. So, let's go to the Uda Plaza. So, for the most part, I will be doing it in the order of a tank. So I'll be doing a tank first, then I'll be doing another role after tank. So I'm not going to be doing all 4 tanks in a row. I'm not going to be doing, and then all 3 healers, the melee DPS, although at the time that I'd be actually doing the healers, the next expansion will probably be out, so there'll be 4 healers instead of 3. But I'm not going to be doing like all the tanks and all the healers and all the melee DPS and all the ranged DPS and all the casters. I'm going to be doing a tank first, then I'll be deciding on which class I feel like doing after that. And then after that, I'm going to be switching up roles though, so I'm going to be doing like the tank, and then I'm going to do like a melee DPS, then a ranged DPS, then a caster maybe, or a healer after that. So it's not going to be just me playing tank. I'm not just going to be going from... Cursor, please. I'm not just going to be going from Gladiator to Marauder to Dark Knight to Gunbreaker to Conjurer to Scholar to Astrologian to Pugilist, to Lancer, to Rogue, to Samurai, to Archer, to Machinist, to Dancer. Yeah, I'm not going to be doing it like that. I'm going to be going from Gladiator, and then after Gladiator, I'm probably going to do a melee DPS, because I very much do enjoy playing melee DPSs. But I'm also going to be tackling classes in their release order as well. So, I'm not going to be getting to Dark Knight until I've done all of the classes that you can get in A Realm Reborn. So I'm not going to be doing Dark Knight until I've done Gladiator, Marauder, Conjurer, Scholar, Pugilist, Lancer, Rogue, Archer. So Archer is going to be the only ranged DPS that we're going to be doing for a long time. Thaumaturge and Arcanist are also going to be the only casters that we're going to be doing for a long time as well. And we're going to be doing an entire very, 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 very long series on Blue Mage. Once we get there. And that's going to be fun. I actually very much do enjoy Blue Mage. My main character has a fully leveled, geared, and every single spell Blue Mage. And I will be going over every single Blue Mage spell. Oh boy. But so is the nature of Final Fantasy XIV, where there is a lot to do. So, first thing you want to do, tune to the Aetheryte. I actually did not attune to the Aetheryte in the Central Thanaland area. So I'm going to regret that. Alright. Dadanan. I hear you got work for me. Jace, I presume? I'm Momodi, said to expect you, and so I have. Welcome to Horizon. You'll be here so many times. Trust me. We're going to be making a lot of jokes about that. Ours is a trading settlement that sees goods in from the port of Vesper Bay to the west, and trade we do. Nary a day goes by that Horizon isn't bustling with some manner of merchants and officials, and people are returning to the Waking Sands, whatever that is. They keep telling us, they keep running us busy. They do. Enough so that I wish I had chocobo legs in place of my own. And that's why I asked Modi to send me any souls looking for work. 12 know there are plenty of it to be done around here. Speak to me again when you're ready to make yourself some use. Alrighty, let's grab these pants. And let's equip our recommended gear. Actually, no, let's just equip the pants because we're not ditching our circlet anytime soon. Alright, Dadanan, what type of work do you got for me? And after I find a good stopping point for this, trying to get hold on, I skipped text there, whoops. Blah 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 blah. I'm plumbed out of premier product, and my latest order hasn't arrived yet. If I keep my customers waiting any longer, I could this irritable damage my reputation. What's worse, I paid my men in advance for his services, despite his assertions that it would be a simple affair. I've heard nothing since the depart to Copperwell Mines days ago. Find Drunken Stag and give him this notice. I can't afford any further delay. That's right over there. Anyway, as I was saying, next episode we will be tackling more of the Gladiator Guild stuff. I just want the Gladiator Guild stuff to be in its own episodes, as I'm going to be formatting stuff very, very interestingly in the playlist, to where you'll be able to jump around. I'll just be having like all the story stuff in like one I'll be having the entire series in a playlist, and then I'll be having like the main story stuff, the Gladiator stuff, the Marauder stuff, blah 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 blah. Anyway, let's talk to the Drunken Stag. What do you want, The Downland's product. He can send all the notices he like, but it won't change a thing. The concern has closed the mine due to some incidents in the depths. It's a goddamn shame, too. Loss of decent hull just over yonder is pure chaos and all. Give it to me raw. The product you heard the Danon going on about is valuable gemstones known as raw Nashashite. I managed to dig up a goodly amount just before the mines were closed off, actually. I packed it up and hauled it out, but then the 12 damn goblins came along. Not like any goblins I've seen before. The hunger only for the good rocks. They had eyes for gemstones, so I had no choice but to oblige. The stone torches had their hands full evacuating the mines, so they ignored the beasts. Even now, their only concern is keeping people out. Please, my friend, if you're willing to face the goblins, would you bring me my Nashashite? Let's go then. Let's first off equip the new shoes. I want to make sure that I am as good as I can be for taking out these goblins. These guys aren't even hostile. I'll help this guy out. It's fine. We're both here for the same thing. What level is that person? I can't tell. I'm trying to click him, but controllers. Oh, he's DCing. Level 30, yeah. Much higher level. But he's also DCing right now, too. You'll find that a lot. Is people running about, probably one-shotting what you're trying to take out. Alrighty, well. Simple enough. I'm gonna try something. It does do damage to him. Never do what I'm about to do. Alright, so glide bombs need to be like almost there. There we go. There we go. I wonder if that will kill him. Oh my god, it did! And he's DCing, so he'll never even know. Oh my god, that actually worked. Oh my god. That actually worked. I can't believe that actually worked. How did you fare, friend? Did you find the raw Nashicite? I found that and a lot more. Oh my god, I cannot believe I did that. Oh man. Beautiful, isn't it? Rarer than many stones, and more expensive than most. They say the green is the same as the eyes of Nashasa Yul Nasha. Nashasha Yu Nasha, who once ruled as a sultan. This should save Dananan from his troubles, if there's enough left. There's far less here than what I found. I reckon those goblins made a meal of the stuff. Bloody waste. We'll take the money. I just cannot believe that actually worked. Oh my god. Never do that, by the way. But that was hilarious that I was actually able to do that. You'd like a chance to make some money, right? Then I know how I can repay you your kindness. Swarms of sun midges have been harassing travelers along the road, connecting Horizon to here. And it's gotten so bad that the Brass Blades have started paying folks to keep the roads clear. You find it hard to believe that swarms of tiny midgets have... Midgies, not midgets. I'm sorry, people. Midgies could be so troublesome. Although, swarms of tiny midgets can also be troublesome as well. Then, you ain't never seen a chocobo driven into a frenzy by one. There have been some terrible accidents. Do your part and slay the few swarms. After that, let Fufu Lupa know. He'll reward you for his troubles, maybe and offer you more work. Oh man, though. Oh man. I'm very happy that that worked. Now, why did I do that? I really don't have a good reason why. I just wanted to see if it would work because he was DCing. I should have expected that it would work because he took damage from the detonator. But I wanted to go all the way and see if the self-destruct would even kill him. I'm very glad that it did. Oh, that guy's a pugilist. Let's go. I wonder what level he would have needed to be to actually survive that. Because apparently level 30 was not high enough. Over double the level is not high enough to survive self-destruct. Which, I mean, to nobody's surprise. I wonder if the person's still CCing. I kind of want to go back and check, but at the same time, I want to turn this in. But oh my god. Greetings and salutations, adventurer. To what do I owe this? What? You slain how many swarms of sun Miggies? You have my sincerest thanks. The brass blades have been struggling to keep them in check, so your assistance is greatly appreciated. Will you be staying in Horizon long? If so, there's much more you can do to help here. Well, I'll take that armor. Thank you very much. And we got another thing going up. But we also got Provoke. Now, Provoke, I'll explain later. But for now, it's not important. However, though, considering we are level 15, this is actually going to be a fairly decent stopping point for this episode, as I'm going to run things a little bit shorter than usual, as next episode, we will be tackling on the Gladiator quests for levels 10 and 15. There's a lot that needs to be done, and some important skill... I look stupid as fuck now. There's a lot that needs to be done, and some important skills to gain access to. So, next time on Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV, we'll be tackling the Gladiator story quests, and getting more done there. So, see you guys then.